Hey everyone, welcome back to the hairulcomback. Today we've got a jaw-dropping story that's been making waves. Jackson Mahomes, usually known for his scandals and staying out of politics, has shocked everyone by showing his support for presidential candidate Donald Trump. But that's not all. This comes right after an attempted assassination on Trump during a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. The news has sent shockwaves across the country, drawing reactions from major figures in politics, sports, and entertainment. We've got all the details for you, including reactions from NFL stars like Tyreek Hill, Antonio Brown, and Harrison Butker. Plus, we'll dive into what Jackson Mahomes posted that has everyone talking. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss this. Jackson Mahomes, often regarded as the black sheep of his family due to his frequent scandals, has never previously displayed any interest in politics. However, the brother of Kansas City Chiefs star quarterback Patrick Mahomes surprised everyone this time by expressing his support for presidential candidate Donald Trump. The attack that Trump suffered on Saturday afternoon during a campaign rally shook American society to its foundations. The news and analysis of the incident from all angles have saturated the media and have attracted reactions from the most diverse actors in politics, industry, media, entertainment, and even sports. President Joe Biden, former Presidents George W. Bush and Barack Obama, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, among other global political actors, have condemned the attack against Trump, which the U.S. Secret Service is investigating as an attempted murder. TV host Bill Maher also condemned the attack. At the same time, in the sports world, personalities such as fighters Conor McGregor and Evan Elder, brothers Logan and Jake Paul, promoter Dana White, and the head coach of the Olympic basketball team, Steve Kerr, showed their outrage at the attack. Jackson Mahomes, the younger brother of Patrick Mahomes, showed his support in a more subtle manner. In his Instagram stories, Jackson shared a widely circulated photograph of former President Trump depicting him bleeding from an ear and surrounded by Secret Service agents. The image, where Trump raises his fist in a sign of strength to his supporters, with the U.S. flag waving in the background, was taken immediately after the Secret Service shot down the attacker, identified as Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20 years old. Jackson Mahomes has never been distinguished by his political opinions. His Instagram gallery is filled with photos of his family, which includes Patrick, his sister-in-law Brittany, his mother Randy, and his sister Mia. The support for Trump is unexpected, and only time will tell if it is the beginning of a more politically inclined profile on Jackson's part. Trump assassination attempt. It's over. NFL players Ty Hill, Butker, Antonio Brown react to shooting. National Football League, NFL players Tyreek Hill, Antonio Brown, and Harrison Butker have responded to the assassination attempt on former U.S. President Donald Trump. Trump was shot at during an election campaign rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday, July 13. The bullet hit former POTUS's right ear, and he was immediately taken to safety by U.S. Secret Service. Reacting to the news, Kansas City Chiefs kicker Butker wrote on social media platform X, "Pray for our country." Brown, who last played in NFL with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2021, was bolder in his statement. "It's over, Trump 2024," wrote the wide receiver in reference to the possible result of upcoming U.S. presidential elections. Miami Dolphins' W.R. Hill, on the other hand, took a different take on the despicable incident and wrote, "Waiting on someone to post a Simpson clip saying they predicted it." Trump, the Republican hopeful for a second term in the White House, reacted to the incident by asking people to fear not. The FBI has identified the shooter as 26-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, according to Reuters. He was shot dead and his motive remains unknown at this time. "We will fear not, but instead remain resilient in our faith and defiant in the face of wickedness. Our love goes out to the other victims and their families," wrote the former president on social media platform Truth on Sunday, July 14. "We pray for the recovery of those who were wounded and hold in our hearts the memory of the citizen who was so horribly killed," he added. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, the premier U.S. agency, identified the shooter as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, a registered Republican as per the state voter records. a semi-automatic refile was recovered from crooks who took the shot 140 meters away from Trump's stage. 2 people apart from Trump were injured in the incident, while 1 died. The Secret Service, meanwhile, denied accusations of refusing additional security to Trump. Secret Service spokesman Anthony Guglielmi refuted the claims on X and said added protective resources and technology and capabilities as part of the increased campaign travel tempo. Raiders, Max Crosby reacts to failed assassination attempt on Donald Trump. An assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump occurred on Saturday, prompting a reaction from Las Vegas Raiders star edge rusher Max Crosby. Trump was addressing a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, when gunshots were fired, and he was struck in the ear by one of them. The Secret Service swiftly surrounded Trump and escorted him to a waiting vehicle, after which he was taken to the hospital. Trump's ear was bloodied, but he was otherwise fine and was later discharged from the hospital. Tragically, 1 rallygoer was killed and 2 others were injured in the mayhem. I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania, Trump wrote on Truth Social. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. Shortly after the failed assassination took place, Crosby took to X to share his reaction with a picture of himself and Trump, along with goat emojis. This article reports on the reaction of various individuals and groups to the attempted assassination of former U.S. President Donald Trump during a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. The incident has sparked a range of reactions, from condemnation to support for Trump. Notably, Jackson Mahomes, the younger brother of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, surprised many by expressing his support for Trump on Instagram, sharing a photo of Trump with a bloody ear and surrounded by Secret Service agents. This is unusual for Mahomes, who has not been known for his political views. In contrast, many others have condemned the attack, including President Joe Biden, former Presidents George W. Bush and Barack Obama, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. NFL players such as Tyreek Hill, Harrison Butker, Antonio Brown, and Max Crosby have also expressed their outrage and shock at the incident. The article highlights the diverse reactions to the attempted assassination, ranging from politicians to sports personalities to ordinary citizens. It also notes that the investigation is ongoing and that the motive behind the attack is still unknown.